In the heart of the vast, sun-drenched plains of the Lakota, a story of two brothers unfolds, a tale whispered on the winds that sweep across the endless grass. Tokehea, a magnificent bull, dark brown and immense, bore horns that curved like twin crescent moons against the sky. His gaze was proud, unyielding, the very picture of strength. Beside him, Akichita, his brother, was a force of nature in his own right. Though slightly smaller, his reddish-brown hide rippled with muscle, and his spirit burned with a quick, aggressive fire. Together, they had once led their herd as one, a united front against the dangers of the wild. But a shadow had fallen between them, a creeping pride that poisoned the bonds of brotherhood. Each bull, convinced of his own unmatched might, began to crave the title of soul leader, and the unity that had been their greatest strength began to fracture. The silent understanding they once shared devolved into terse stares and simmering resentment. Soon their rivalry spilled into open challenges, their deep bellows of defiance echoing across the plains. The herd, once a single flowing river of life, was split in two, forced to choose sides in a conflict that served no one. From the high branches of a cottonwood tree, a wise magpie named Kanji observed the unfolding drama. His intelligent, watchful eyes saw the folly in their posturing, the dangerous blindness that their pride had created. He saw the rift not only between the brothers, but in the very spirit of the herd. And on the horizon, unseen by the feuding bulls, Kangi saw a different kind of shadow gathering, a patient predator drawn to the scent of discord. The tension finally broke on a day of scorching sun when the air itself seemed to hold its breath. Tokehea and Akichita met in a clearing, the dust rising around their hooves as they pawed the earth. Their eyes locked in a final, furious challenge. The battle that followed was a cataclysm of horn and hoof, a primal storm that shook the very ground. They crashed together with the force of rolling thunder, their powerful bodies straining, each determined to break the other's will. The clash of their horns rang out like hammered steel, a brutal song of pride and fury. They fought until their powerful frames were slick with blood and sweat, until exhaustion clouded their vision and they were blind to everything but their rage. As their strength waned and their powerful bodies began to falter, a new presence emerged. Silent as a whisper, the shadow beast, a lean and cunning puma, slunk from the tall grasses, its amber eyes fixed on the two weakened giants drawn to the promise of an easy meal. Just as the puma gathered itself to strike, Kanji descended from the sky, a streak of black and white against the harsh sun. He let out a series of sharp, frantic cries, a piercing alarm that cut through the haze of the bull's exhaustion and anger. Startled from their battle trance, Tokehea and Akichita finally saw the true enemy, the patient predator that had been waiting for their pride to deliver them into its jaws. A wave of shame and understanding washed over them. In that moment, weakened and humbled, they saw the depth of their foolishness. With a shed, guttural roar that was not a challenge but a pact, they turned as one. They charged the puma, not as rivals vying for dominance, but as brothers. Their combined strength a force the predator could not withstand. They drove the shadow beast back into the wilderness, their horns and hooves a unified storm of righteous fury. Battered but alive, they stood together once more, having learned a timeless lesson on the plains, that pride is the path to ruin. But in unity lies the unshakable spirit of the herd, their truest and most enduring power.